Hi Pisces, welcome to my channel Universal Power Tarot. My name is Marthe. The messages I bring you here are supposed to encourage, elevate, and empower you guys. So that being said, dear Pisces, this is your general reading for the month of February 2020. I'm really excited to do this for you. Just a quick announcement. Please come check out my Patreon account. We have monthly energy updates over there. We have fire, water, air, and earth readings that are monthly readings as well, and all the extendeds who, which, wherever created are over there as well. If you want to check out just purchase single extendeds, Vimeo is the better option for you. Okay, you guys, that being said, we're gonna get right into your reading for February 2020 for my dear Pisces. This is a general reading, so it may or may not resonate with you. Please only take what resonates and leave the rest behind. This is your first card. It's not gender specific, nor is it really time specific. I do the time for informative purposes for myself and for you guys. But really, whenever a title of a reading, no matter your sign or not, no matter your sun, moon, and rising, whatever, there might be message in there for you just via title. If that resonates with you or you feel drawn to it for some other reason, just watch it. Okay, so you can reverse the placements too, and we're gonna get started. Wow, we're gonna start with a major arcana here, Pisces, which is Libra energy, Justice card, bringing things into balance, Phoenix rising, seeing things from a higher perspective. Also, you're holding the key to a situation here. You are holding the key to a situation here. I'm drawn to the castle, so I feel like there's your home matters might be involved in that as well. Thank you. So this is what comes back, what comes into balance. It's, you might have felt like with the Eight of Swords, you might have felt a little bit depressed or basically not feeling well, and low self-esteem is what that card denotes to as well, and also feeling imprisoned by your mind, right? And not being able to move really out of a situation because you don't know how to get out of it. But this will come back into balance for you here, okay? The first card is the strongest. So in this case, it's really, they wanted you to know before they even brought out the other card, this is going to come back into balance. It's like, don't you worry, Pisces, okay? You're going to be the Phoenix rising, exactly. And you're the one that holds the reins to his or her own life. And this is exactly why it's going to come back into balance, because you're going to snap out of it like this. And then I hear like in no time, and being on that wagon again, holding all those horses that want to pull in different directions, but you're going to make it very clear you want to go there, you want to go there. And as soon as you set that intention, because you're so evolved, you're going to go there as well. Like where your energy flow, no, other way, where your intention goes, your energy flows, right? So this is exactly where you want to go. It's also like that when you're snowboarding or basically any other sport that you do. Wherever you're looking, this is where you're going. So that's really important, and might be helpful advice here to you as well. This is going to be very victorious, just so you know. It's also Cancerian energy, and it's another major arcana. Five of Swords. So this, I feel, might have put you in the position of the Eight of Swords. Ego games, basically. Ego games, winning the battle but losing the war. I feel you were the one that walked away here. And somebody must have felt like victorious. But just petty stuff, seriously. It's just petty stuff, ego games. They know fully well that whatever they did to you wasn't right. It wasn't right. And they still did it. Like, they still did it. And sometimes people do that unknowingly, just because they don't know any better, because that's what they learned, that's what they have learned, that's how they were brought up to act like, because it makes them feel better. It's also instant gratification here, right? This is all about ego. Yep, and you had to leave. You had to leave. Like I said, you were the one that left. I felt that. And that's exactly what you did. You left a situation. And this is confirmation too. You stayed as long as you could. And then once you realized, you had to take the reins, and then you had to exit the situation, the partnership, the job, whatever this was for you, because it was unbearable to you. And this is exactly where you're going. But where you're going is better. And that's the good news about the whole thing. Always, where you're going here is better. Better, better, better. Might have been tearful. It's better. Where you're going is better, Pisces. Yeah. The Hanged Man. This is a change in perspective, and that's exactly how I feel here, because with the Eight of Swords and the Mastery here, they couldn't be, this is something that happens fast, right? Something that happens all of a sudden, because from this to that, that's quite the jump, right? There's nothing in between. And that's a change in perspective all of a sudden. All of a sudden you go from head down to head up, and like, oh my God, this is where I want to go. And this is exactly the feeling I got, like with snowboarding. Maybe you're snowboarding yourself or skiing. Notice, because the whole body starts to change. As soon as your head starts to turn, you can try it out. Try it out for you. Yeah, please try it out. Stand like straight up and look elsewhere and try nothing else to turn. The further you go, your shoulder is going to follow you. Your hip is going to it's gonna follow you, right? I'm a snowboarding instructor as well, so I know. You're turning, like your hip, everything's turning. Try that. It's gonna help you a lot in shifting your perspective here, because this is where you're going. When you're constantly looking down, this is where you're going. You want to look up. You want to have your shoulders back. You really want to work with your body here, Pisces. That's super important here. You really want to work with your body to get back into that energized state. Go out, do sports, right? It doesn't have to be like major sports, just maybe even go for a walk, but really make sure your posture is better, is not down like that and slumped over, but is open in the receptive mode, and really, really put those shoulders back, chest out, shoulders back, head up. You know, that's going to help you heaps, because your body is very connected to your brain, and your brain is going to notice when you're like this, but it's also going to notice when you're like this. Okay, even doing this for me right now really makes a difference, because today I'm kind of tired, and doing that is like, oh, we're here now, how cool. Do that, it's gonna help you. Okay, cool. Yeah, this is what I also see here in the Hanged Man, is that you found something out in the past. Like something came to you. Yeah, exactly. With the Moon here, with the Illusion card, which is also you, which is Piscean energy, but it's something that you found out in the past, that put you in that position, that put you in that, not uncomfortable. Yeah, but it is uncomfortable, but what I'm meaning to say is with a confidence, unconfident, like you're lacking confidence here, and build that up yourself, because you're the master of your own life. This is so connected. It's great. It's really great. This makes so much sense, you know, because there's something that recently triggered something that happened in the past here. And that all of a sudden it comes up, and you're like standing in this mental imprisonment, and you're like, I don't even know what to do with this. You are being called here to take the reins and really, really take control of your life here again. That's super, super important. And you're doing it. I can see it here. You're doing it. You're walking away. And yeah. And this is fast too. Again, it's fast movement. That in combination with the Chariot is really fast movement happening here, because we have the Chariot here in combination with the Eight of Rods, which is super fast, right? I'm hearing come play, come and play, Pisces. And this is exactly what you're going to do then. You're leaving all of that behind. You're learning from it, or you've learned from it, and you're leaving that behind. Yep, you're all of a sudden starting to see things from a higher perspective. You also all of a sudden realize why this Five of Swords moments here had to happen, right? Why the ego games had to happen, to really trigger you back into that state of the past where you were dealing with some sort of a lack, or not being good enough possibly. And this is really being cleared out here for you, but you're also being called not to remain too long in that situation, but to really take the reins and to bring that back into balance. Yep. And we have the World here. This is reaping what you have sown. It's also, I'm hearing well done, Pisces. And this is a cycle that is coming to a closure. The Wheel of Fortune is also something that has been put into motion. That you're not supposed to be standing in the way of. This had to happen, right? This is also like the notion to this had to happen. Again, like I said with the Eight of Cups earlier, this had deteriorated to the point where there was no choice for you really, right? I mean, there's always the choice of staying, but yeah, this was tearful, but you left and it was good that way. This is confirmation from Spirit to you to let you know there's nothing you could have done differently. You did well by leaving, okay, Pisces? Yeah, and we have, okay, second card. We have the Ace of Swords here, which is a new beginning, a truthful new beginning. Like I said, the scales are being balanced. You're seeing things from a higher perspective now. And yeah, from a different perspective as well. And you're speaking your truth. You shed the old in order for the new. So with the Temptation, which is Capricorn energy, out here, devil energy also, is like that's the unhealthy attachments, and that's what you found out all of a sudden, and that's what you're being rid of, right? This is what you're purging through. Absolutely. Those could be unhealthy attachments regarding relationships. It could be unhealthy attachments regarding money, although I more feel so it's an emotional attachment that was not serving you any longer. And this is where you're going, my dear Piscean friends. You have a super duper 2 new beginnings here with the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups denoting to this emotional new beginning, right? And Ace of Swords, I feel, is mental too. It's mental clarity too here, hence the lone man as well. Mental clarity about the subconscious as well, subconscious stuff as well, and the emotional world. So this is a big clear out that is happening here for you, and it's happening fast. Like you're being on your feet in no time, like they said earlier, right? And it's also calling you to dive deep. Oh wow, how cool is that with the Empress? You have quite a few major arcanas here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 major arcanas of 14. So half of the deck out here, half of the cards out here are major arcanas. The Empress is this fantastic female energy. This is you, I feel. This is you with leader qualities, with a very nurturing person, very nurturing, very connected to nature, to earth. You might also like to walk barefoot. Yeah, it's just this transformative process. This is where you're going. This is where you're going. You could also become pregnant is one option here as well. Sometimes I feel that with that card. Sometimes I don't. This time I feel it. So yeah, this is very cool. Emotional stability, mental stability. These are the things that are awaiting you here. How cool. Very cool, Pisces. Oh, whoa, Pisces, are you joking? And the Ace of Rods. And the Ace of Rods. You have, I need to show you this card combination here. It's incredible. This is incredible. I hope I can hold them up properly. Look at this. This is how they're laying out. But this is over there. Anyways, you have 3 aces. Oh my God, I can't hold them. 3 aces here. This is incredible, right? This is a complete new beginning. This is a complete turnaround for you here. From anything you have known, it's going to be different. It's going to be very different. And you really have a starting point here. This is so interesting, Pisces. Wow. With the Ace of Rods, this is a compassionate new beginning as well. So you're going to feel a lot of newness coming in for you here, Pisces. This is incredible. Shed this. You actually only have one card that denotes to feeling bad in here. And this is that one. As soon as you're lifting your head up and fixing your posture, this is when this whole process is going to start unfolding for you. And the rest of the cards are really, really good. They are really, really good. Especially that last row. That is mind-blowing. That is so cool. I can't wait to do the extended for you guys here and to see where it is that you're going, what this new beginnings are all about here, because I mean, come on, 3 aces, that's incredible. That is incredible. But before we go over to Vimeo or Patreon, I'm gonna draw a card from my Angels and Ancestors Oracle cards. Yeah, you go over to Vimeo for the single purchase of the extended if you would like to become a Patreon and support this channel and become a UPT Tribe member. You can do so by heading over to Patreon. There's also the option for monthly energy updates, which are partly channeled, and there's also fire, water, earth, and air sign readings over there. So come join us over there, you guys. That being said, let's draw a card for you here. Oh, wow. Oh, my God. Yes, this is confirmation for the Empress. We have the Lady, enjoy growth and reap rewards. This is basically the Empress in this deck. Yep. This is absolutely fantastic. You're growing so much here, Pisces. It's wonderful to see, actually. Let me read the Lady for you. Haven't had the Lady in a while, actually. All right. And the Lady. Enjoy growth and reap rewards. Reap what you have sown and enjoy the fruits of your labor. Grow and expand in all areas of your life. Oh my God, yes, 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 yes. Because you have the 3 aces. The Lady, known as the Empress in the traditional tarot, is the representation of the goddess in her most fertile form. Watch out if you don't want to get pregnant. And enjoy and be happy, because there's a good chance you might. She is an abundant, bountiful, creative being. She is closely connected to nature because it is her child. She represents maternal energy and has more than enough love to give all who need nurturing. Yet she is a representation of the goddess Venus too, and yearns for a rich relationship with her counterpart, the Lord. In this card, she holds an apple. Its seeds form a perfect pentagram, which in paganism represents the 5 elements of life. Fertility, growth, and abundance are all imminent when the Lady arrives in your life. All the seeds you have planted are coming to life, and there are plenty more rewards to come. In a material sense, this card can represent financial security and comfort. It shows that there will be more than enough to go round. If you are making business deals or setting intentions to create financial growth, this card indicates a considerable amount of monetary success. The Lady can also usher in other forms of abundance, opportunities, marriage proposals, and even the birth of a child. There you go. She will help you respect nature and connect with its forces in order to have a genuinely supported journey through life. Gorgeous, Pisces. Really, really gorgeous. How cool. All right, you guys, one more guardian angel card for you, and then we're going to take this over to Patreon or Vimeo. Thank you, Spirit. We have forgiveness. Oh my God, this is so fitting. This is so fitting. Forgiveness. Holding on to a past hurt is preventing you from moving forward and achieving your heart's desires. Let it go, Pisces. Let it go. Forgiveness does not mean that you condone another's actions. It simply means that you are no longer willing to be a perpetual victim to a particular person or event. Blame is a waste of your precious energy. Bless and surrender the past, for in doing so, you will reclaim the joy of life. Cool, Pisces. This is an extremely cool reading. I can't wait again to take this over to Vimeo and Patreon. And either I'll see you there, or I'll see you next time. Much love and light to you, Pisces. Bye. Thank you for watching.